Welcome once again, everyone. Girls varsity basketball live stream here at Whitensville Christian School. We're in the Nehemiah Center for an early start. It's coming all the way from Assabet Valley Regional High School, the Aztecs from Assabet, to invade the space of the Crusaders from Whitensville Christian School. Assabet comes in at 4-11 overall, a tough season for them. Assabet started with 8 losses. That included a pretty bad blowout loss to this same Crusaders team. Early season loss, 46-15. They ended up with, they've gotten 4 wins on the season, the Aztecs have, but they're only 4-11 and recently dropped a game to the Douglas Tigers, of whom were winless until they played Assabet. So that tells you something. These Aztecs have really struggled. And for this second to last regular season home game, the Crusaders should get an easy win. But in high school basketball, we know what that means. There's no shoulda. You got to go out and do it. The Crusaders come in 8-8, which is big. We'll go over different scenarios for them for postseason possibilities at halftime. But they come in 8-8. They this week are 2-0, really making hay outside the conference. They beat Southbridge and Burncoat earlier this week, Monday night and Wednesday night. This one, a Friday night. Not only are we going to pretty soon pause for the starting lineups and national anthem, but it's also senior night for the pep band. Not for the basketball team yet. That will come next Wednesday night here at home against St. Paul. But for the pep band, they're going to do a senior night for them, and we'll honor them before probably the starting lineups. I'm not sure, but when that happens, we'll pause, and I'll try to let you listen in to what's happening. Once again, because there's no JV team for the Crusaders, they can play some of these early starts. It feels weird, especially late season. Sun is still shining. Let's pause to join the festivities here. Assistant Athletic Director.
Before we start tonight's game, we'd like to take a moment to recognize the senior members of our pep band for all the dedication and hard work they've shown throughout the season. When I call your name, please make your way to the center of the court to get your picture taken. Ella Brochu and family. And sister too.
Man, look at that camera. That's something, isn't it? Once again, senior night here, if you're just joining us. Pep band seniors getting honored tonight, well deserved. They do a great job for the boys and girls, especially Friday night home games.
Justin Voss, Director Mary Lashley, and brother.
So once again, senior night for the pep band. Last Friday night home game for them. Parents, siblings, congratulations to them. They're extremely talented musicians at WCS. And after they're done, they'll be moving on to starting lineups for Assabet Valley Aztecs versus the Whitensville Christian Crusaders. We'll join Michael Personier, the assistant AD, as he's on the mic tonight to give the starting lineups.
Now to the recent starters for tonight. First from Assabet, starting number 0, Elijah Tardick. Number 1, Luna Lopez. Number 3, Olivia Russell. Number 13, Meredith Agneta. Number 20, Ava Parfano. Absent coached by Al Mano, assisted by John DeMember. We ask now that you rise, turn to face the flag for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, so festivities over. Senior night for the pep band. Starting lineups, national anthem. Once again, if you're just joining us, setting the scene for you all the way from Assabet Valley Regional High School. The Aztecs come in at 4-11, a tough season for them, having just lost even to Douglas, who didn't even get a win in the Dual Valley Conference, versus the home white crew from Whitensville. Crusaders come in at 8-8. They need this win to continue their quest for a play-in game later on in the Division IV MIAA tournament. So once again, these two teams tangled earlier in the season. The Crusaders winning that one easily, 46-15. So Assabet definitely a huge underdog here tonight, and Crusaders on a 2-game winning streak, having beaten Southbridge and Burncoat already this week. Really want to get this third victory for the season, or for the week. Right away, Luna Lopez gets it, number 1. They're looking down low. They're tried to get Eliza Tardif, number 0, down there, but she lost it. Sinelli brings it up into Margaret Johnson right away to Allie Whedon. And boy, if we're going to call that foul, we might be here all night. We need to let's let them play a little bit. Not to get on the refs on the first play, but come on. So that's the first personal. First personal on Eliza Tardif. Margaret Johnson gets down low. Margaret led all scorers against Burnco with 19. She's got 2 quick. Sinelli gets the steal. Here comes Amanda. Good pass to Margaret. Margaret misses the layup. Almost got tied up there, but Olivia Russell came out with it, and now setting up the offense will be Luna Lopez. Looks like Crusaders in a kind of a 3-2 zone defense. Another loss. Allie Wheaton ended up with it somehow, as Assabet just having trouble getting into their offense. Amanda Sinelli last game scored 3 3-pointers, so she was some hot shooting. Chloe Ritchie goes to the hole. Gets a foul. That'll be the second team foul for the Aztecs. Luna Lopez picked up her first. Chloe with great form. Dad, of course, long history in her family of great basketball players. Her dad being the boys JV coach, coached a lot of basketball. Her older sister was a 1,000-point scorer. Older brother was a great part of, as Assabet Quinn Rice gets her hands on it, gets the steal. Quinn's trapped in the corner. So Chloe wasn't able to make either free throw despite the great form. So still 2-0, just kind of getting started here. The best player by far is who just passed the ball, number 20, Ava Palazzolo. Gotta say it with pizzazz. Palazzolo. First shot by Eliza Tardif. There you go. Makes it 2-2. It seems like right away what the Aztecs just need to do is not throw the ball away. On offense go the Crusaders as Margaret Johnson gets to Whedon. Chloe, I think she was looking for Allie, loses it to Ava. And Palazzolo tried to feed Lopez down low, but good defense by the Crusaders. Transition, they got back. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Aztecs got a 2-2 tie. Oh, she threw it right to Allie Whedon, and they're going to get a foul. They're going to get a foul on Ava Palazzolo. That's only her first. Three team fouls already for the Aztecs. This could get ugly for them, and that's going to be Margaret Johnson all the way to the hole, and she puts it in, and she'll get to the line for a chance at a three-point play. Margaret Johnson could just feast. She feasted the first time these two teams played, as she's just, I mean, by far the best athlete on the floor. That one just rims out. Good rebound in there by Meredith Agneta. Lopez setting up the offense. Margaret looking to steal. Once again, Ava Palazzolo. Oh, good pass. Lopez gets it blocked out of bounds. So that's going to go back to the Crusaders, up 4-2. Just getting started in this fourth quarter. Got off to a little bit of a late start, but overall it's an early start. 5 o'clock game instead of the usual 6:30. Quinn Rice, good feet down low to Margaret. Johnson shoots, no good. Whedon with the board. Gets it to Rice. Rice no good. Quinn with her own rebound. About 6 attempts. They can't get it to go, so Olivia Russell comes out of the pack with it. But Margaret Johnson tracks it down, looking for Chloe Ritchie. Ritchie now slows it down for the Crusaders. Chloe all the way to the hoop, a left-hander. No. Good rebound by Eliza Tardif. Tardif grabbed it. They were trying to tie her up, but she just wouldn't let them. So it's still 4-2. Crusaders doing fine on defense, struggling a little bit getting the. That one goes backcourt violation. As Tardif will go back and get it. Give it. That turnover will give the ball back over to the Crusaders. Crusaders are left to right in your screen. White home uniforms. Aztecs right to left. Aztecs right to left as we get a timeout called. Blue with the yellow numbers and trim. So the Crusaders have had some, I think they've missed 10 point blank shots and a few missed free throws. So the result of that, only up 4-2. One thing to note about this Aztec team, they're every one of their players is an underclassman. Several juniors and below. Any of the seniors that I had on my roster are no longer there. I don't know if they quit or what happened there. But this year, obviously, for their team is to take their lumps, but hopefully improve so that they can have a much better year next year. Once again, only 4-11. This is a great test for them as they lost the first one by 31 points. So, man, Margaret Johnson had it down low, but it fumbled it away out of bounds. So Aztecs will get it back. So Crusaders can put a little press, a 2-1-2 trapping press. This could get ugly for the Aztecs, but they are able to break it. Luna Lopez, their point guard, was able to just get it over half court. So Crusaders drop back into that 1-2-2 zone D. Good feed. That looked like a foul. It's going to stay with the Aztecs. It's Iris Last, number 14, who got in there. I thought she might have got it on the arm, but ref said all ball. That's Last. That's no good. Quinn Rice is going to battle, but she loses it to Olivia Russell. Russell, no good. But the Aztecs track it down 4-2. Just under 4 to play first quarter. Tardif almost loses it, goes right. Oh, man. Margaret blocks it. Ava Ibrahim, and just in the game for Amanda Sinelli, was able to get it. Chloe, triple threat position. Good defense in there, though. Quinn Rice not able to get it, but Margaret Johnson does. Just overshoots it. And Margaret gets her own rebound. Put back, 6-2. Crusaders now can go back on that 2-1-2 press. Aztecs being methodical and careful. It's Chloe Cabral. They lose it. Chloe will have a Richie. Oh, what a pass to Ava Ibrahim. Ibrahim puts it in. I thought Chloe she got blocked. I thought Richie was going to lose that, but she had the wherewithal to grab it before falling it out of bounds and getting it to Ibrahim for the 2 points. Now it's 8-2, just under 3. First quarter, Margaret almost steals it again. Ball goes out of bounds. Aztecs remain in control of that possession. Good steal by Richie. Richie's going to look for Margaret. Johnson went deep. Now she has Whedon. Whedon's going to go for the layup. Looks like she might have got fouled, but she avoided it. Whedon missed it, battled for her own rebound. The possession arrow stays this way for Whitensville. So far, Aztecs can't be too upset. Only down 6 in this one. Margaret again gets it kind of too far underneath the basket. Whedon was able to foul up. Whedon gets fouled. So that's going to be a first on Chloe Cabral. But it's 5 team fouls. So from here on in 2:38 left, first quarter, the Crusaders will have a bonus. So any foul on the Aztecs The rest of this quarter will result in 2 free throws. Sinelli checks into the ball game for Chloe Ritchie. No team fouls for Whitensville. Struggled from the free throw line so far for the Crusaders. Sinelli was able to. And it's stolen in there by Lopez. Then it's stolen again by Sinelli. They're going to call a double dribble on Amanda. Amanda didn't know about that. Looked like when she had stolen it, she dribbled, but she thought that wouldn't have counted as her dribble, but the refs disagree. So turnover. Ball goes back to the visiting Aztecs. It's going to be Last for the shot. Iris Last. Looks like they call that off of Allie Whedon, I think, or Ibrahim. I'm not sure. There's 21 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time, but wow. Meredith Agneta took that shot, no good. So just under 2 to play first quarter. 6-point Crusader lead. Wide open is Margaret Johnson. She gets it blocked by Eliza Tardif. Follow up by Whedon, but it gets stolen. Lopez double teamed. Ibrahim ends up with it. Now Ava is trapped and she dribbles it out of bounds. A little bit discombobulated are the Crusaders, I think, knowing this would be a relatively easy opponent. They're lacking a little bit in focus. They got the energy. They've been working hard. Once the ball starts going in, some of those layups start dropping. This is likely to be a tough one for the Aztecs, as Iris Last couldn't get it to go. But Agneta was able to get that rebound. Ritchie's gonna come back in for Quinn Rice. 1:24 left first quarter. Down low is Lopez. Blocked in there. Ellie Whedon ends up with it. She's going to lead the break. She gets it to Ritchie. Just Sinelli. Amanda hasn't taken a 3 yet. She had 3 in the last game. Wow, Ava Ibrahim gets it stripped. Aztecs have been feisty, getting their hands on some balls on defense. So it's kept them in this. Down 8-2, 1 minute to play. They haven't been able to get it to their top players on the bench right now. Ooh, Allie Whedon gets a great hand on that, goes out of bounds, but 16 seconds left shot clock for the Aztecs. They're gonna take it down. It's at 10 now. Aztecs got to get to work. That gets it stolen by Whedon. Chloe ended up with it. She gets it to Sinelli. Plenty of time. Wide open, it was Margaret. Whedon fires. Whedon gets her own board off the glass. Still no good. So many of these layups just not falling yet for Coach Creedler's squad on a Friday night. Lopez gets it stolen. Sinelli ends up with it. Sinelli's going to take it all herself. Looks like she got blocked, but Margaret Johnson is able to score off the glass and in. 10-2. That's probably going to do it. It's 5 seconds left in this quarter. Last second heave by Eliza Tardif. No good. So defensively, the Crusaders on lockdown with the Aztecs. Very few good opportunities for Assabet. Offensively, Crusaders seem to be able to get mostly what they wanted. Missed a ton of layups. They come away in this quarter up 10-2. All right, once again, if you joined us late, the Pep Band's senior night was tonight. Some of these seniors, last time they'll be at a Friday night home game. But bringing it for sure tonight. Okay, we start the second quarter. Still going left to right. White home uniforms of the Crusaders. Oh, they lose it right away. Quinn Rice tracks it down. Finds Richie. Richie's going to fire, but they're going to get they get a travel right before Chloe shoots. That is too bad. You could tell Richie wanted that one, and she had it, but she just shuffled her feet before. You could shoot it. Margaret's going to intercept that. Margaret to Sinelli. Sinelli shoots. That's a 2. Sinelli drains it. Makes it 12-2. Palazzolo, number 20, tried to get over. That got tipped. So the Aztecs will remain in possession. Still plenty of time. It's 27 seconds on the shot clock. Tardif has it. Tardif goes right. Tardif shoots. No good. Great rebound by Quinn Rice. Oh, we got an injured. Looks like Eliza Tardif may have taken a shot to the. Her back is to us. Looks like, right in her nose, maybe. Or her mouth. She's in a lot of pain. I'm not sure. Might have been her foot or ankle, but she's in a lot of pain. See what happened in there. She took the shot. It was way off, but then I was following the rebound. There was a bunch of bodies in the way, and all of a sudden she was on the floor. She's still in a lot of pain, and I don't know if it's her knee. I thought at first her face, because she was holding her face, but it might just be because there's so much pain, because coach is holding her leg. I think her mom came out of the stands, or maybe not. Maybe it's somebody from Assabet who's a doctor. Got some ice out here. I don't know if that's something they want to be using on the court. That's going to create a lot of liquid. Going to need to kind of somehow get her to the locker room. Let's see where they put the ice. That'll help us know where the. That's a leg injury. Oof. Not putting any weight on it, so hopefully it's just an ankle. I know that sounds weird, but an ankle injury will be easily recovered from, rather than any kind of a knee. Let's see where they put the ice. So Crusaders will have the ball. They cleared that rebound before action was stopped. There's 7:23 left in the second quarter. They have a 12-2 lead. Yeah, they're going to... Okay, so that's an ankle, I think, right? First they would get out of the way so I can see. Yeah, that's... She's putting it on her ankle. So that's really good, assuming, hopefully it's not broken. If it's a bad sprain, those hurt badly. I've had those, and man, you can't put any weight, you can't even, it just blows up on you. But an ankle is something that she'll come back from pretty speedily. Great move by Allie Whedon. Crowd goes crazy as she banks it home. 14-2 is the Crusader lead. They put that press back on. A steal by Chloe. Now Richie bringing the team back on offense. Sinelli's going to wide open for 3. Sinelli swishes it. 17-2. Aztecs need a timeout. That's tough with one of their better players. So I was, as I'm looking during that timeout over at the bench, it's, I don't think that is her ankle. I think she was starting to put the ice pack on her head, so she's limping. So I don't know. Head, ankle, she's trying to walk it off back there, so that's good news. So here come the Aztecs. They get it over to Pelazzolo. Ava's Pelazzolo loses it. Chloe again grabs it. Pelazzolo ties her up. Possession arrow stays Aztecs' way. Pelazzolo gets it down low, and Ava gets 2 for the Aztecs, 17-4. Quinn Rice has really been hitting on that shot lately. Maddie Amati gets it back to Quinn. Rice hits it. 2 more for the Crusaders, 19-4. Sinelli ties up Chloe Cabral. So Crusaders will get it right back up 15 here with 6:12 left. As we said, if they start hitting those inside looks they were getting all the first quarter, it's going to get a dangerous lead. Rice can't get that one to go, but Whedon rips it down to Chloe Ritchie. Ritchie no good. Good board by Ava Palazzolo. Palazzolo lefty all the way, no good. Whedon trying to wrestle that away. Allie got it tied up. Allie did her best to try to rip that down, but she got tied up. Aztecs will get the ball with a new 35-second clock. But Iris Last did not wait. Quinn Rice gets called for a travel. You can't fall to the ground. I'm sorry, Allie Whedon, that was. You can't fall to the ground when you have the ball. Luna Lopez over to Cabral. And Ava Palazzolo just got one, tried to get a second one. No good. Whedon does clear that one. Sinelli has Rice. Sinelli. Boom. Oh, I thought that was in. No good off the side rim. Good hustle by Whedon. Maddie Amani is able to save it to Chloe. Chloe Ritchie with a heads-up play. Bounces it off of the other Chloe and the other team, Chloe Cabral. And back into the game comes Margaret Johnson, along with Jillian Lawson. First time checking in the game is Jillian. Margaret, good up fake. Johnson, bang. Makes it 19-4. So the Aztecs turn it over, trying to break that press. Luna Lopez got called for steps on that one, so Ritchie back on offense to Amani. Down to Whedon. Whedon going to work. No good. Battles for the ball. Johnson has it. Ritchie fires. No good. Johnson again with the board. Looks like Margaret stepped out of bounds. The only question there was, I was going to say, the only question was, did she get pushed? And that's exactly what they call. This could be the first one on Natalie Carlson. First team foul. They got a lot of fouls in the first quarter, but relatively foul-free for the Aztecs here in the second. Maddie Amati looking down low, finds Whedon. Whedon clears space, Yeah, they called Allie 4 steps. I was hoping she'd get away with that, but it was right in front of the ref. Allie just slid her pivot foot before she to kind of clear out some space. Oof. Oh, that's not legal right there. As they threw the ball over the half-court line and then trying to get to their point guard, Luna Lopez, but Luna was still in the backcourt. Can't do that. Once you get it past the half-court line, you cannot go back. So Crusaders up 17. Margaret, looks like Margaret could have had the shot, but she's unselfish to Allie Whedon. Whedon, good block in there by Patazzolo. Now Ritchie, there's 17 seconds on the shot clock, so plenty of time. Ritchie lost it. Good aggressive defense there. Chloe on Chloe. Chloe on Chloe crime there. Oh, man. Ritchie finds Margaret. Margaret's going to fire. It's going to bounce off, but Margaret's going to... Or no, Chloe Ritchie. Ritchie was trying to make the pass, and she took an extra stutter step. So she travels. 4:07 left, second quarter. This press doing some damage. Oh, they're going to get a foul, I think, on Margaret. I think Margaret did. She ran into Lopez. That's only the first on Margaret, first team foul for the Crusaders, so really no harm, no... Well, it was a foul. No harm, but a foul. Let's call it. Let's just say that. Lopez got trapped in the corner there. She was trying to get the ball to Megan O'Leary, number 33. But the Crusaders just swallowed her up. Ibrahim comes back in. It's Sinelli and Lawson and Whedon and Margaret Johnson on defense. Putting on the shot clock, but the Aztecs are struggling with his zone even. They're really trying to get it down low to Palazzolo, but Margaret Johnson all the way to the cup, no good. Ibrahim back to Sinelli. Sinelli steps back, fires, swish. They're going to give her a 3 on that, so it's 24-4, a 20-point lead now. Ooh, almost a charge, but really good balance there by Ava Palazzolo. And a good shot in there by Chloe Cabral. Chloe been playing tough for the Aztecs, 24-6. A little bit over 3 minutes to play first half. Oh, Margaret Johnson, you can't leave her that wide open. And she makes the Aztecs pay, 26-6. This time Lopez able to break the press. Gets it to O'Leary. O'Leary is going to get called for steps. She did what the Crusaders did a couple of times. Both Allie and Chloe Ritchie taking steps before you shoot it. So ball will go back to Amanda Sinelli. To Lawson. Lawson looking for Margaret. Instead finds Ibrahim, who wheels. Whedon. Oh, good bounce pass. Lawson to Whedon. No good. Whedon's. Ava. Possession arrow is with the Crusaders. Gonaville will check in. For 25. Sinelli has a lane. She gets swallowed up in there, but Margaret ends up with it, and then Johnson gets tied up by Megan O'Leary. That ball will now go back to the road team in blue. They got to break this 2-on-2 press. Oh, man. Patazzolo did a great job to get there, but then she just hurried that pass. Fired it out of bounds. So Lawson will throw it into Sinelli. Johnson, good up fake. No good. Margaret battles. That looks like it'll stay white until ball. Good interior defense that time by the Aztecs. Ibrahim, got Sinelli for a layup. Amanda, just a little too hard. Rebound by Patazzolo. She's just going to take it herself. That's smart. I mean, Ava's their best team, best player, leading scorer. But she's just having trouble getting the ball, so she just decides to take it herself. The Aztecs got a little confused. 16 on the shot clock. They had 2 players in the same place. Chloe Cabral, who had a bucket earlier. Iris Last, not afraid to take that one. She does, but no good. Aztecs will keep it. They got 5 on the shot clock. 1:35 left in this half. So we get to halftime. I'll give you some postseason potential scenarios. Palazzolo does get the shot off. She's going to draw a foul. That should get her to the free throw line for 2. Yep, she'll get there for 2. It's going to be... That's going to be the first Jillian Lawson. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. Team fouls are too low for this quarter anyway. Ava misses the first to see if she can hit the second one to give the Aztecs their 7th point of this first half. She can't. We'll see if there's a battle here. Good job by Lawson. She gets it knocked out by Lopez. And now the Aztecs will put on a little man-to-man press. Why not? Try to change some momentum here. Sinelli usually breaks these. She stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Last couple of home games that I saw, Hopedale tried that press, and Amanda Sinelli just kept breaking it herself. Just great dribbling ability, both her right and her left. That time she got caught on that tightrope. So the Aztecs press works right away. 1:15 left first half, down 20. See if they can get a little run going. Lopez looks down low. She was trying to find Olivia Russell down there. Somehow that knocked off of the Crusaders. 1:05 left. 18 seconds on this shot clock. They have to throw way out to Lopez. Luna Lopez, point guard. Ooh, she's able to find Ava Palazzolo. Ava can't get it to go. Margaret battles Lopez, battles. Oh, she can get that. She can get that. She didn't think she could, but she can. She brings it back up. Nope. Didn't realize that myself, actually. So I'm not going to criticize Luna Lopez for the shot clock violation, because I didn't notice it. But that's exactly what happened. They ran out of time. 44 seconds. Man, Margaret off to the races. Palazzolo tries to stop her. She can't. Margaret Johnson with another 2. Second differential for the Aztecs. Shot clock, game clock. Not going to matter as Margaret gets the steal. Ibrahim loses it out of bounds. That'll bring Amadi back in. Going to take Margaret out. Still pressing, up 22. Olivia Russell gets it to Ava. Back to Olivia. Better hurry up and get it over. She does. Good defense by Ibrahim, but all the way to the cup when Ava Palazzolo. No good. There's 7.3 left. There's no shot clock's not a worry at all here. They get it into Palazzolo. Don't follow her now. That's going to be no good. Luna Lopez for the last second shot. No good. So we reach halftime. Teams will go to the locker room as the pep band plays. And the Crusaders have a commanding 28-6 lead. This is kind of what we expected. They won 46-15 on the road. The Crusaders did at Assabet. Early season victory. Assabet Valley Aztecs struggling. They also lost to injury one of their starters, Eliza Tardif. I'm still not completely sure what Eliza hurt. She was writhing in pain, Eliza was. But then they put ice on her head and it looked like her ankle. Definitely limping. So hopefully she's okay. Doubtful to return. So if you have Eliza Tardif on your fantasy team, your high school girls fantasy team, you're out of luck this Friday night. So I think she might be done. So we're at halftime. The Crusaders came in at 8-8. Assuming they hold on to this one, it puts them up to 9-8. Let me explain. If you've been with us, if you were with us the other night with the boys game, which you may not have, so let me repeat it. Having a 500 or better record, I should say, is actually really important if you want to get into a shot at the MIAA state tournament playoff. So we've been saying all year long, a new power rankings came out. The MIAA, that's the state organization for all high school sports in Massachusetts. They have a ranking system they started a few years ago throughout the state, 5 different divisions, boys and girls. And they have a formula, and what they're trying to do is narrow it to the top 32. The top 32, regardless of record, if you meet the formula and you get in that top 32 in your division, you get into the state tournament. The Waynesville Christian girls are nowhere near that. Tough season losses, so they are 41st in Division 4. If they were in Division 5, it might have been a little bit of a different story, but they're 41st in Division 4 with that 8-8 record. So the chances of popping up 9 spots are not great to automatically get a bid. However, if you're outside the top 32 and have a 500 or above record, you earn a play-in game. So however many teams outside the top 32 in your division have that record of 500 or better will play, and it goes with that top 32. The worst have to play the play-in game. So however many, you have to play a play-in game to see if you get to that first round. So for instance, I looked at it in Division 4. There's 4 teams ahead of the Crusaders right now who have that kind of record. Potential 5. There's one team there. That might be the boys, actually. So there's 4 teams ahead of them that are outside of the top 32 that have a 500 or better record. Okay, so right now, if the Crusaders were to make it, that would line them up with a team that's ranked 28th, Southwick. And so that's going to probably change. There's still a few games to be played, a couple more rankings to come out. Crusaders could climb up a little bit higher. Southwick could change. One of the things I think really cool to note is Uxbridge is 27th. So they're just 1 spot away from potentially having to go play Uxbridge for a play-in game. That would be great because Crusaders could bring some fans. You don't want to play a play-in game to Martha's Vineyard or a team in the Berkshires. You're driving 2 hours. You're not going to get a lot of fans. To play Uxbridge would be pretty cool. So that is a possibility for them. But the most important thing is to get as many wins as you can. I haven't double-checked, but I think assuming the CMAS tournament, which is a fun regional tournament that gets played before the state tournament, that usually the first game, sometimes the first 2 games of that count. I know they definitely count towards the rankings. I'm not sure if they count towards record. So the Crusaders can go to 9-8, which is big because they still only have St. Paul next Wednesday. That will be senior night. Tune in for that one. Mark it on your calendar. Wednesday night, 6:30. Actually, is it 6:30? I don't know. You'll have to check it. I'm not sure. But that's going to be a challenge. They can beat St. Paul, but St. Paul's a good team. They're D1. And so I think that'll be a good game. So if Whitensville wins this one, say they do, worst case scenario, drop to St. Paul, it'll still keep them, from my calculations, in the mix for a play-in game. So get this win would be huge. And then a win against St. Paul would be even better. But about 3:34 left. For warm-ups. We get started in the third quarter. And while we wait, give you some of the other, because there's another power rankings came out today. So the boys Whitensville Christian team, they're down to 53rd. And right now, but they do still, they're sub 500 by 1. Have an opportunity to get some wins here down the stretch and still get a play-in game themselves. And so if that were to happen, they'd be somewhere around Monomy or Carver would be lined up to play the boys' teams. Some of our Dual Valley Conference interests with these girls. BMR is out of the mix here at number 42 in D4, girls team. The Sutton girls, who we've seen, is really good. They're 13-0 still, I think. Seven in D4, so Sutton would be playing at home for 2 games, assuming they win that first one. Hopedale's D5, they're still ranked 10th. They stayed the same from the last rankings. Nipmunk way out of it in Division 3. A couple of area teams. Northbridge girls have really been rising. They climbed up to number 11 for the Northbridge girls. What they want to do is get in that top 8. Once again, that second round, you could host that thing. Always what you're looking for in that tournament. And again, Uxbridge is at 27th, so they're in it most likely, barring a disaster. So, pep band senior night. Hopefully you've been enjoying this live stream and all of the home live streams, both boys and girls. This year, I've enjoyed being play-by-play. First year doing any girls games for me. Definitely wanted to do that this year, especially because of this senior class. Some great girls who watched grow up, and I know will do great things when they go off to college or wherever they end up next year. I started doing the play-by-play boys games back during that COVID year, the year they made them wear masks while playing basketball. What a disaster that was. And nobody could be in the gym, including parents. And my son was a senior on that boys Whitensville Christian team. And so I was thinking, how do I get in the gym? And I was also watching the live stream and saying, this is terrible. I can't figure out who's got the ball, what's going on. And so was able to get my way in here to do the play-by-play for the home games. And now they let fans back in. The masks are gone. But I'm still doing it. Hopefully it helps. I think the kids, the student athletes like it. Yeah, so you probably are catching that on your camera, but Eliza Tardif, junior starter for the Aztecs, is going to head home. maybe go to the hospital, get an x-ray on that ankle. She's limping pretty badly. Hopefully it's just a sprain. So Crusaders will start this up 22. We'll start the same starters as they began the game with. Once again, Charlotte Bartlett's probably out for the rest of the season. I talked to Charlotte before the game. She's on crutches here. Sitting underneath the home hoop. And Charlotte told me probably another 3 weeks in that boot. Whedon's able to get the loose ball, gets it to Quinn Rice. The 24-point lead. Penizzolo, good pass. That was to Meredith, Agneta, and Meredith. Couldn't get it to go, but the Aztecs have it underneath their own hoop. Russell passes it in. They'll give it back to their best player, number 20. Chloe's looking to trap. And that hurt. Almost went out of bounds, but Margaret is able to keep it. She gets it to Sinelli. Whedon scoops it up. Whedon will earn herself a trip to the charity stripe. So what happened there is Luna Lopez assumed it was just going to bounce out of bounds, but she just didn't. She underestimated the speed of Margaret Johnson. Margaret wisely tried to save that to get the easy layup, but she just lost it a little bit to allow the Aztecs to get back on transition defense, but Sinelli still had a point-blank layup. Amanda just a little hard off the glass. Whedon missed the first of two. I think that breaks the streak of free throw misses by these Lady Crusaders. 31-6 is the lead. Just getting started here, second half. Gonna need a lot of minutes from Chloe Cabral. Last was not able to connect. Lopez gets the long rebound. Ooh, that's a tough cross-court pass, and Whedon gets it. She has Johnson. Sinelli steps into one. Amanda, no good, but Whedon again. They get a jump ball tie up there. Ellie will head back on defense as the possession arrow pointing in the Aztecs' direction. Next jump ball will be Crusaders' possession. Whitensville in a 1-2-2 zone. They've been pretty much playing that all game. Lopez didn't look like she had anywhere to go with it. Good battle by Chloe Cabral. Back to Lopez to start up their offense again. Johnson really trying to front Iris Last, number 14. I don't know why. But good defense. 3 seconds shot clock. No good. That's Sinelli. Johnson, free layup. Margaret gets it to fall. Margaret looking at her arm. Might have got a foul as well, but good no call, I think, there. This game is 33-6. Lopez travels with that one. It's going to bring Carrie Keeler into the game for Chloe Ritchie. So the Crusaders will get a chance to play some of their bench players. I know Jillian Lawson doesn't get a ton of minutes. She got in. I'm sure she'll get back in. Oh, Whedon's wide open, no good. She'll get her own board. And now Margaret Johnson tracks it down. She tried to force feed Whedon. Whedon somehow got it. Carrie Keeler can't get it to go. Johnson gets the rebound. Sinelli fires. Another offensive rebound, but now the Aztecs have it. Lopez has a chance to make something happen. It's 1-on-5, and Lopez is able to get to the free throw line. Good aggressive play by the junior point guard. Luna Lopez will get 2. They got Quinn Rice on that. It's first for Quinn. Good free throw form from Luna Lopez. Gets the first. She has one more. 33-7. is the Crusaders' dominant lead here in this one. Long rebound. Oh, Lopez gets it back. Tries to bank it home. This time Whedon gets it. She's going to take it herself. Good dribbling for the center in this team. Sinelli goes right. Little scoop shot. Can't get it to go. Padizzolo is going to take it all the way herself. Margaret Johnson might have got her a little bit with the body. That's 2 on Margaret. So Ava will now go to the free throw line. So that's 2 straight trips here where the Aztecs getting a lot of good looks. Getting to the free throw line is what you want to do to try to get some semblance back into the game. Just short. Whedon has it again, taking it out into the break. Ooh, looks for Carrie Keeler. Carry over to Sinelli. Down low to Whedon. Oh, just gets tipped. Lopez, great, quick hands. Good dribbling. Lopez gets it back out. Palizzotto for 3, no good. Good box out by Quinn Rice. Now Johnson has it. Richie and Ava Ibrahim are going to check back in. Ooh, Whedon gets, look, yeah, I was going to say, Ali had possession of that. Chloe Cabral. Give Chloe credit. She is really strong in there. She's given up a lot of size against Ali. She's been all over Chloe Ritchie and found herself mismatched down low, but did her best to keep Ali Whedon from just dominating down there. Ooh, Carrie Keeler stepped over the line trying to get the ball in. So that's a turnover back to Aztecs. Oh, about 4 minutes left in this third quarter. They're down 33-7. Good free layup that time. Olivia Russell was not able to get it to go. Cabral can't get it. Lots of attempts at the rim here. Finally, again, Russell is going to get back to the free throw line. Ava Ibrahim picks up her first. That's 3 team fouls now on Whitensville. 3. Both teams have 3. That could come into play with a bonus. Olivia Russell makes 1, so it's really been the free throw line that she has a chance to make a 3rd point from the free throw line, and she does. So 33-9 is this one. Checking back in is Meredith Ignetta for blue. Crusaders home whites going right to left. Defending them are the blue and yellow. Going left to right is the Aztecs from Assabet Valley. Keeler almost loses it. She does to Lopez. Lopez has Rice on her. She'll up fake. Oh, she spins and she traveled. Really great idea. She just needed to kind of gather that and let Rice go flying by, but instead she kind of shifted her pivot foot. Ibrahim. Lopez really has those quick hands. Gotten quite a few steals in this, especially in that first quarter. Ava Ibrahim off the glass and in. Great shot by the senior, number 12. 35-9, just over 3 to play third quarter. Once again, Crusaders will play St. Paul for a big one next week. Ooh, good shot there by Iris Last. She used the bank. So it's 35-11. This one's down to 24. One of the things that Aztecs have done is slow it down a little bit, getting to the free throw line, drawing some fouls on the Crusaders. All right, pep band going crazy on senior night here. Once again, senior night for the pep band. If you were with us off the top, they got honored. It's a great ceremony for them, parents, family. Girls varsity will have their senior night next Wednesday against St. Paul. Join us for that one. Boys will be, I think their senior night will be Monday night. Aztecs into that 2-3 zone. Richie will fire. No good. Rice with the board. Ibrahim couldn't find Maddie Amati on the outside. Looked like Ava had the lane, actually. Good drive, but unselfish play. Tried to get it out to Amati and too high for Maddie. So it's been a good third quarter here for the Aztecs. Batizzolo all the way. No good. They're getting bored. She gets her own. She's going to get a push, I think. Ava's not pleased. She thought maybe she had man one. That would have been huge. But instead, she gets her third personal foul. My vantage point was covered, so I didn't see what was happening. Carrie Keeler getting some minutes. She gets over to Chloe Ritchie. Quinn Rice is going to fire. I love that shot from Quinn. I'd love to see it more. I think you will next year. A lot of these seniors graduating. Quinn Rice going to have to be one of the main scorers along with Charlotte Bartlett, Amanda Sinelli. Another great drive by Batizzolo. Batizzolo, you got to say that with Italian pizzazz. Jillian Lawson's going to come in for Quinn Rice, number 20 or number 32. Aztecs have the ball. 1:31 left, third quarter, down 24. Oh, Chloe. Chloe gets bumped to the floor. Aztecs have the ball. Man, Chloe. Chloe popped right back up. She's fine, but might be a little sore in the tailbone. Good three-point shot there by Ava Batizzolo, but she can't get it to go. Another foul on the Aztecs. That is the fifth. That's going to mean free throws for Ava Ibrahim. That should be 2 free throws. The ref's trying to point it out to her. She's like, oh. Well, when you're a senior, you've been playing with the old rules with 1-and-1 all your life. This year they changed it where you get 5 team fouls in a quarter, and then it goes to double bonus, 2 shots. And so I can understand Ava being a little bit, oh, yeah. Hasn't come into play too much as far as strategy that I've seen in these games. As Ava makes one so far, she has one more. The end of the game, if you don't have a lot of team fouls and you got to stop the clock, you have to just foul a little bit more just to get up to that 5. A little short there for Ibrahim. Good board by Ava Batizzolo. Here comes Ava. She's just going to take it herself. 1:12 left, third quarter. Olivia Russell was able to get down within the trees, and she gets to the free throw line herself. That'll be 2 on Jillian Lawson. Jillian getting her money's worth in the minute she's getting here. One more for Olivia. That one goes. 1 of 2 for Olivia Russell. Makes it 36-12. 1 minute left, third quarter. Sinelli takes the point. Comes Maddie Amati. Keeler. Good pass to Lawson. Lawson gets it rejected. Lawson fights for it. She gets it to Amati. Amati fires. Off the glass, no good. Good rebound, Iris Last. Last was not last that time. Last was first. I've been waiting all game to say that, so there you go. Good board by Maddie Amati. Maddie double dribbles there, an unforced turnover. She's unhappy with herself on that. So Brindley Gonaville will come back in, number 25. Again, doesn't get a ton of playing time. She's a sophomore, so she'll have her day. Just getting varsity minutes is big for the sophomore. Sinelli gets the long rebound. She has Maddie Amani for the layup. Oh, a little too hard. Sinelli looked like, I didn't think that went off of Amanda. I thought that might have went off of Ava Patazzotto. Ref saw it differently. That's weird. My whole life, it seems like I see it differently from the refs. I wonder who's right. Well, they're always right? That's why they have the whistle. 6.3 left. This is going to be tough. Crusaders take the press off. One last second heave. No good. Patazzotto was not able to get that off. I should have looked for her earlier on that play, to be honest. So at the end of 3, serenaded by the pep band, it's 36-12. So give the opportunity for Coach Creedler to play some of her bench. She's gotten Carrie Keeler in there. She's gotten Jillian Lawson, Bonneville. I'm sure we'll see more of that in this final 8 minutes. All right. Let's bring some excitement to the Nehemiah Center on a Friday night when the pep band is going. Always makes it feel a little bit more like a bigger game, you know? So the Crusaders will actually start several of their bench players. They have Chloe Ritchie and I thought I saw Margaret out there. I did not. So just Chloe and Sinelli, who just shot. Sinelli no good, can't connect. Got that great three-point shot. Good rebound by Lopez. So Sinelli and Chloe Ritchie starters. Ava Ibrahim was their 6th man. Is in there. Good play, good shot in there. Good rebound by Ava Patazzotto. Definitely the leading scorer for. She's way more aggressive this half. That first half, I feel like she was hoping to get the ball down low. And this half, she's going to make the play happen. Lawson gets tied up. Possession arrow, Aztecs. Kara Keeler will check back in for Amanda Sinelli. Up 36-14. Out there with Brindley Gonaville and Ava Ibrahim, Jillian Lawson, Carrie Keeler. Lopez now has it. Gets stolen by Ritchie. Chloe, she had Ibrahim, but she decides to take it back up. Wise play by the senior captain. Gives it to Keeler. Keeler's going to lose it. Once again, Chloe Cabral has been just tough defensively. She's played Chloe Ritchie well. She even matched up with Whedon down low, and that time was able to tie up Carrie Keeler, even though Carrie had it like behind her back. This time, it was Last who got it. Lopez fires. Oh, that's. Oh, they got Chloe with a push there. Thought that was just an out of bounds play, but apparently they got Chloe kind of bumping her, making sure she wasn't able to stay in bounds. She got caught, ref being right. Whoa. That's just bouncing around. Cabral's able to corral it and put it in. I think they were looking for Olivia Russell on that. Olivia didn't see it. She ducked, and somehow Aztecs maintained position. They're down 20, 36-16, and they get the steal. Of course, right now the Crusaders' whole bench but Chloe is in there. Chance for the Aztecs to do something. Good catch in there by Russell. Good drive by Last. No good. But Russell, no good. Good board. They could have got over the back on that. How is that not being? Oh, that's a travel on Lopez. Jillian Lawson did a great job rebounding it. And just got hit in the back a couple of times. I understand the refs don't want to call much right now. Let this game go, but still. Just thought that was a really great rebound by Jillian where they really needed it. Carrie's struggling a little bit out there. She needs to find, they need to help her out. Getting coached up a little bit by Coach Creedler. She needs to be more direct about her passes. There you go. Good bounce pass to Ava Ibrahim. Another turnover. Let's see what Coach Creedler does. It's good, always good. Well, you have to keep at least one starter out. They only have 4 bench players with Charlotte Bartlett being out. So, Chloe, I'm sure they'll maybe switch that with Sinelli. Actually, Sinelli's not on the bench right now, so I wonder if good drive again. Aztecs get another 2. Here comes Amanda from the locker room, so I don't know. Timeout, Crusaders. 4:54 to left to play. The Aztecs taking advantage right now, playing the weaker subs for the Crusaders. Have this down below 20 for the first time since early second quarter. Yeah, I'm wrong about the amount of subs. They actually have 10 total players. Sinelli was in the locker room. Madison Amati is no, not in the game right now. They do need to keep their guards in. Otherwise, it could get ugly real quick. So that's why Chloe and Ava Ibrahim are still out there, just to make sure you don't turn them all over a bunch of times in a row and start losing this lead. .23 seconds shot clock. Lawson takes it in to Ibrahim. Shot clock running down. That's not going to work out, as offense is kind of stalled on the outside here. So Aztecs now have it a little bit over 4 minutes in this one. Down 18. Made a little bit of a run. Crusaders are going to put Margaret Johnson back in just to maybe make sure this lead doesn't completely dissipate. Great shot. Iris Last. Once again, she's first, not last. She drills that one, 36-20. Steal by Lopez. Looks like the Aztecs are going to put in a lot of their bench as well. I don't know why, though. I would just keep trying to make a comeback here. Lawson almost loses it. Back to Keeler. Carey again, just needs to use her dribble a little bit there. Great job by Ava Ibrahim that time, making sure she gave her a target. Chloe Ritchie. No good. Lawson, great rebound. Back to Chloe. Chloe dribbles into the lane. Fires. No good. We're going to get a timeout. Not sure what exactly the call there was. The ref's just letting the subs come in? I don't know. So it's Margaret Johnson checked back in. And she's fronting Natalie Carlson, number 11. Palizzolo can't get it to roll. Margaret gets it. She checked back in for Chloe, I think, yeah. Jillian Lawson, back to Ibrahim. Good ball movement. Margaret looking for her teammates. That's moving the ball. Good job by Carey Keeler. There's 15 on the shot. Carey does not let it sit in her hands that time. Gets to Ibrahim. Ibrahim, no good. Johnson gets it blocked in there, but with 5 seconds on the shot clock, Whitensville will have to get a shot up here. They're going to be looking for Margaret. Instead, they get it to Carey. Keeler fires. No good. Aztecs go back on offense. Ooh, she wanted it, but she fakes it. Got it in there to Natalie Carlson. Carlson, a little hard on that. 148 left. And this out-of-conference matchup for the Crusaders against the Aztecs from Assabet Valley. Lawson can't connect. Board by Palizzolo, and here she comes on the point. Leading scorer for the Aztecs in this one. She's going to fire for three. No good. Great rebound by Megan O'Leary. She gets the putback. 36-22. Down to 14. Margaret. Oop. Margaret gets double teamed down there. Gonaville was not ready for that pass. Just kind of working the clock, but Margaret with a little runner off the glass, no good. Another board here. You wonder, there's under a minute, so 14 is just going to be too much, but you may as well fire away from three, see what happens. Aztecs with two more. Natalie Carlson banks it home. 40 seconds left, up 12. Crusaders with a lot of their starters out, seeing the big lead dissipate. It was good experience for some of these bench players. Johnson, that's rolled around on the rim for about 2 years and drops home for Margaret. Leading scorer, player of the game in this one. Once again, Margaret Johnson. Hustle player of the game. We're going to give it to Allie Wheaton. Wheaton was all over the place. Rebounds, block shots. Palizzolo for two more. And that's going to do it here on a Friday night. Crusaders win this one 38-26. They'll go to 9-8. Big win. We'll see you again for them next Wednesday night for senior night against St. Paul. The boys live stream will join you Monday night for senior night for them. In the meantime, have a good night. God bless everyone.